make a lot of jokes about sleep apnea, loud snoring, wives tossing husbands out of bed, but apnea is no laughing matter. It can lead to serious health problems, even death. CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez tells us about a kind of breathing pacemaker that may be a fix. Dr. Max?
That's right, Alice. No laughing matter indeed. Stroke, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, they're all associated with sleep apnea. And of course, daytime drowsiness from lack of sleep. Now there's a small implantable electrical stimulator that may be the answer for severe cases of sleep apnea. Loud snoring and gasping is often a sign of something called obstructive sleep apnea. The snorer is actually waking up dozens of times an hour, which was ruining Gary Conti's life.
I was very irritable, depressed, had a lot of mood swings. I'd be, yelling at my family, and high blood pressure was a major issue with me also.
When the muscles of the tongue and throat relax during sleep, they fall back, blocking the airway and choking off breathing until the patient gasps and snores for air. A CPAP mask effectively treats most sleep apnea by pushing slightly pressurized air into the throat to keep the airway open. But most patients hate it.
I'd put the mask on maybe about an hour and a half later, I'd throw it off, and that would be the rest of the night. I wouldn't sleep with the mask.
Out of 18 million of patients who are approximately adults, I guess, who have sleep apnea in the United States, about half of them end up not using the machine long term.
Now Dr. Cerna is the first doctor in New York to implant an electrical stimulator to treat moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea. It involves inserting a small battery-operated stimulator, a breathing sensor, and an electrode around a nerve in the jaw. During sleep, it stimulates the throat muscles enough to prevent airway blockage. Gary is the first patient in New York to get it. He activates it right before going to sleep.
I'm not snoring at night anymore, as my wife says.
Sleeping?
I'm sleeping 100% better.
Gary also says his concentration and mood are far better. Amazing what a good night's sleep will do. In clinical trials, the Inspire device reduced apnea by 68% and little or no snoring in 85% of users. Price is $20,000 plus surgical costs, but it is usually covered by insurance. And, if it prevents high blood pressure and dying early and all these other things.
And your wife can sleep at night, then yeah.
Can't put a price on that at all.
Relief you felt. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Doc.